The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Escapes the puck. Oh, he loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy is complete to Cole. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throwing for Hurts. He's on the move. Now he takes it. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he turns a little room to work into a gain down to the 9. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stuffed at the line. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's got it! That's a layup for it, but touchdown! The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. To return, here's Paris Campbell. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Eagles are going to take over after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you. That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
That's the end of the first quarter.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. He's going to keep this one. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal. Hurts setting up to throw. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll motion Jefferson left. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throwing deep for the end zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's another carry for Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Getting out to his left. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Hurts. Barkley's got it. He breaks the tackle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10 from the 41. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Eagles pushing for points. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Hurts looking to throw. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they need to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Minnesota spends its second time out here, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation, and we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.